We begin today's wrestling news and rumors video with some new rumors and updates regarding Samoa Joe. As most of you are likely aware, in one of our last videos, we had revealed that WWE were considering to have Samoa Joe, who was one of the shock WWE releases back in April of 2021, to return to the company to work for NXT. And while there had been some speculation that Samoa Joe could have been returning to actually wrestle for the NXT brand, some new information has been provided to clarify the situation regarding Samoa Joe's return to WWE. According to a new backstage report, Samoa Joe has agreed to return to WWE for a role in NXT, but Joe's apparently not coming back to wrestle like it had previously been rumored, unfortunately. Allegedly, WWE planned for Samoa Joe to have a non-wrestling role in NXT, where Joe likely has a commissioner role comparable to William Regal, and with William Regal seemingly planning to step down and hinting that he is quitting his NXT GM position, perhaps Samoa Joe will take Regal's job. And with this new information, it sort of begins to clarify that Samoa Joe may not be medically cleared to return to the ring, hence why WWE are now planning a non-wrestling role for the former United States Champion on the NXT brand. Make sure you guys sound off in the comment section down below regarding Samoa Joe's return to WWE, and are you happy that Samoa Joe could basically be taking over William Regal's job as the general manager of NXT? Or do you think that WWE should still consider clearing Samoa Joe to wrestle, and that he is best suited as an actual wrestler, and that Samoa Joe still has a lot to offer WWE when it comes to being an in-ring superstar, especially in NXT, where Triple H would certainly book Samoa Joe better compared to the main roster, which is under Vince McMahon's control. One of the big news stories surrounding WWE right now is the soon-to-be returning John Cena, and while some fans are not too thrilled that Cena is coming back, there's no doubt that most are happy that John Cena will be returning after last being seen over a year ago at WrestleMania 36 in a losing effort against the Fiend Bray Wyatt. As you are likely aware, the big rumors regarding John Cena's return to WWE indicate that the company have plans for John Cena to return on Friday Night SmackDown and embark on a feud against the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship heading into SummerSlam 2021 season. And while that definitely does seem to be a real possibility, there is some new speculation that WWE could finally be planning a big storyline twist for John Cena after he does return, although likely not until after a storyline with Roman Reigns is over. In a recent interview, John Cena hinted and alluded to the fact that it's very possible a heel turn could be coming in the future when he does return. And without question, this is something that lots of fans have been hoping to see with John Cena for quite some time. As a heel, John Cena is a very interesting storyline that many want to see play out. However, if the rumors of John Cena feuding with Roman Reigns and the Universal Championship on SmackDown are true, it definitely would not make much sense for John Cena to turn heel for this feud, as Roman Reigns is a top heel on SmackDown, and John Cena would certainly be better off as a babyface in the storyline, unless of course WWE were planning a babyface turn for Roman Reigns when Cena does come back, although that doesn't seem too likely. Instead, the most likely scenario would see John Cena return as a babyface to WWE, and once his feud with Roman Reigns is over, one that would likely see John Cena come up short in his quest to win the Universal title from Roman Reigns, then a heel turn could be in order for John Cena, which would definitely be very intriguing. Let us know your thoughts and opinions not only about the proposed storyline between Roman Reigns and John Cena when the 16-time world champion returns to WWE, but that WWE could be planning a big heel turn for John Cena when he returns. Would a heel John Cena storyline be of any interest to you? And if so, when do you feel that this heel turn should happen? Right off the hop when John Cena returns for his storyline with Roman Reigns, or later this year once his feud with Roman is over and done with after SummerSlam 2021 season? Last year, a big rumor was that The Rock was being planned to return to WWE and feud with his cousin Roman Reigns leading up to WrestleMania 37 this past April, and while that could not end up happening this year due to The Rock's busy schedule, it appears as though that WWE still have a want and desire to book a Roman Reigns versus The Rock storyline, especially with Roman's new gimmick and persona as the Tribal Chief and head of the table, which makes a potential clash with The Rock even more exciting and interesting than ever before. with Roman establishing himself as the main heel in WWE. However, while the most likely scenario would see The Rock face off against Roman Reigns, possibly at next year's WrestleMania 38 pay-per-view event, if the stars align correctly, a shocking new backstage report has indicated that The Rock could be returning to WWE a lot sooner than 2022. Apparently, with WWE planning for Survivor Series 2021 to be taking place in Brooklyn, New York, and being promoted as a very big and important show for WWE, the rumor basically states that Vince McMahon is hoping for The Rock to return and make a very special appearance at Survivor Series this year. Now, if these rumors do prove to be true, and The Rock does in fact return for a big special appearance at Survivor Series later this year, perhaps WWE will plant the seed for the rivalry between The Rock and Roman Reigns, with the big dog possibly interrupting The Rock's special segment, thus kickstarting what would definitely be the biggest and most important storyline for WrestleMania 38. Regardless, The Rock's presence at Survivor Series would certainly make the show must-see, and hopefully WWE can pull this off and secure The Rock's return for the pay-per-view. And make sure you guys sound off in the comment section down below your thoughts on Vince planning for The Rock to return for Survivor Series 2021 in Brooklyn. And if The Rock does return to wrestle a very big special match at WrestleMania 38, do you think that The Rock's opponent should be the head of the table, Roman Reigns? Or do you feel another superstar deserves to be The Rock's opponent more? Perhaps someone like Brock Lesnar? While Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre have been the top two superstars over on Monday Night Raw, feuding against each other for the WWE Championship, if new shocking backstage rumors are true, Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre will be in big trouble very soon, potentially as early as the upcoming Hell in a Cell 2021 pay-per-view event this weekend. As most of you are likely aware, rumors are continuing to heat up regarding the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar's return to WWE, and while some rumors suggest that Brock Lesnar will be returning immediately once fans return to events next month, a new backstage report has leaked that Vince McMahon and WWE may be planning to surprise and shock fans in a big way come Hell in a Cell 2021 this coming Sunday. Apparently, WWE are considering to have Brock Lesnar return and interrupt the scheduled WWE Championship match between Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley, with Brock Lesnar then breaking down the Hell in a Cell door and destroying both superstars to conclude the match early, with Brock Lesnar sending a clear and scary message to WWE fans that he's back and wanting to reclaim the WWE Championship, which he had lost to Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 36. And if these rumors are true, Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley are in for a world of hurt at Hell in a Cell 2021.